between Dustin and Mark's list, client onboarding, launch checklist, optimization checklist, Mark's intake list for verifying information, I'll pull on a couple more that I think are important. Our cancellation checklist. So pausing the campaign, sending a screenshot of the paused campaign. We take screenshots of campaign performance so we can document it. There's a few things that we do during it. We remove them from Asana and Basecamp and ClickCease and Swadoo, remove the landing page, remove the hosting. Like, so we have a little internal checklist of things that we do, and then back and forth for the clients. I'd say that's a good one. The checklist for missed management payment is one that I think is important, because I didn't charge someone for 8 months or 9 months and learned that one the hard way. What are some other ones? Changes in a campaign, how we handle changes. So like changing a destination number in CallRail or what converts or whatever you're using for that. Changes on a landing page. So like all the different places that change, anything you've done, the way I was taught, if there's something you're going to do more than once, you need a checklist for it. And that's kind of what we've been doing over the last year, is just putting these things in kind of everywhere and taking all the information out of my head, your head, and your head, and documenting it so that other people can follow our processes.
Yeah, actually, that's good. We actually just did the same thing with the cancellation. So now we have an internal cancellation form, just like the intake. It's just got created last week. So there's some more I got to do, but it basically will, like, we'll have to find from the client, are we pausing the ads, are we leaving them on? Like, we got to know that, but we'll put the end date, because sometimes the day that you fill out the form is not the day they're canceling.
Yeah, that's a big
And then
one.
it creates the task. Then we have like our subtasks. It'll just basically assign a set of tasks like you just described, as well as update them in our CRM as like a past client, not an active client. Because I want to do a little bit more emailing clients and being more in touch, just in general, and just kind of keeping track of where things are. And also like archiving stuff. That'll be eventually at some point, but I think that's a really important one. Also, conversion tracking checking. That's one that I have on my plate right now to create. Is a good process. We had some SOPs for setting up conversion tracking, and I've gone through a ton of training with the team for it. But honestly, man, I need like a good checklist that's like basically a troubleshooting checklist, because usually everybody can get pretty like they can identify a problem.
Yep.
You can't always identify a solution. That's usually where I can get involved, unless it's like obvious, like the tag is missing from a thank you page. Well, put the tag there, and if that doesn't work, then we have a conversation. But when it's e-commerce and when it's like other things, I think it requires like a little bit more help, so that way I'm not getting sucked into it constantly, unless it's like I'm like I want to be like tier 3 support. Like it has to get through the junior person, the senior person, and then come talk to me before you're wondering what's wrong with the tracking, and I think that's another one that I have on my plate to create. I'm about a week behind on that one, but that's another good checklist SOP to have handy. That way you're not stuck in the middle of it all the time,